Uh,
And why are the numbers progressively getting bigger?
We're all just slowly starting to look in one direction at the same time.
Tradoroh, the wind pressure up at these heights is so fierce it's hard to keep your eyes open. You find yourself, thinking that you're looking down at the landscape, but really you're just kind of squinting through your eyelashes and you're not able to really see anything at all. At one point, you think you hit a bug in the eye. Jean and Vainheart here. Seeing a lot of expansive territory, even seeing some of the features beyond faunal into the other regions of the Outlands. But nothing directly down below really calls out to you. In fact, it's almost distracting. Seeing what lies beyond and just the great expanse that this plane of existence is. But Orange and Valkor, as you are scanning through, just obviously there's nothing in the Sahara, this plain of heat and dry grass, as everything would stand out if there was anything unusual. And so you turn your direction towards the trees as you cross over these wastes. And you can see through the trees some sort of treetop settlement, not unlike the Eagle's Aerie, but rather than it being natural, where the stairs and the bridges between the different areas of the Eagle's Aerie were made of vines and wood that seemed to just naturally grow out of the trees. This looks constructed, more man-made. What would you all like to do?
Look over there. There's some structures. Is this the way we should go? Maybe, you think?
Can't see. Too windy.
or exactly you see it. It's can't tell.
I'm pointing at it. Can you see?
Looks like an interesting place to check out.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
And we go. And we're off. Bless you. I mean, bless you.
That was weird.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a sneeze. Very unheard of in these lands.
No, it was a cough. Something trickled down the back of my throat and it kind of burned.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Ew.
Ugh.
Acid reflux?
Probably. I'm fine. So as you notice this treetop encampment about 2 miles away to the southwest of your current position, you kind of just, as you're talking about it, the birds that you are riding on start to cant their wings in that direction, kind of sweeping to the side in order to head straight towards them. And while it takes about 10 minutes to get there, once you are almost directly above, you get a better view of the plank and rope bridges that span between trees, although you don't see any dwellings. just a lot of bridges connecting the branches together. These massive 15 to 20 foot thick limbs. And you can see that there are a few people just kind of standing around within the treetops. And they do look like they wear very similar clothing to members of the Vainheart.
Oh no. So we're heading towards them?
Yeah, you are probably about 100 meters away from being directly on top of them, but you have a very clear view into the canopy of the trees in order to see this very ramshackle, like, tree house kind of layout.
So can we see how many there are and stuff? Any other details?
From this far away, you can vaguely make out that there are doors in the sides of the tree trunks, indicating that maybe the trees themselves have been hollowed out. But you would guess that there are around 5 or 6 people just standing around.
What do you guys think we should do? Land on the top or land on the ground or keep flying?
We should land on top of them.
Because we're supposed to kill these guys, right?
Say, we could try to keep one of them alive. We don't know the location of the eggs yet. Maybe they know more.
So should we stop and try and talk to them first?
That's risky. If they see the birds, they might know who we're with.
If we get off the birds, do they go back or do they stay and we can get back on them? Charlie-san?
We will not stay. We are not warriors.
What
But
if we
if
have
you
you...
fall, we will catch you.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
We don't have to worry about going splat. What if we land and you all stay hidden while we figure it out?
Yes. However you wish to approach these foul beings, we will facilitate and retreat as quickly as possible. Staying close by, but out of sight.
So do we want to land up on the top where their people are already at or go in the bottom and climb our way up?
Are they like right at the top?
Say again.
Are they like right at the top?
Can we go even higher?
Yeah, there are branches higher up that you could land on.
You think if
Would-
we did that, they would?
Some sort of what?
Wouldn't they,
Are you trying to like sneak attack them from above? Because I thought we were going to try and talk first.
I would like the higher ground.
if we take the higher ground, they might be suspicious of that too.
Not the
How close are the branches to that are above them to them? Like, could we be on those branches and talk to them, or is that too far away?
Can we overhear things?
Can some of us talk to them and some of us be in the branches, just in case, things happen?
Oh,
Certainly.
we might be able to just overhear them talk if the stealthiest character gets close to them.
Well, how close is the branch that that is above them to them? Is it close enough to get down to them without the bird's help, or
Yes.
talk?
Yeah. The tree branches are quite interconnected. There are plenty of ways that you could scale up or down, and in a very safe manner.
So we could all land on the top. The birds could hide, wherever. And you just want some of us to go forward and talk? Or just one person to go sneak and scout?
And scout might be the safer option. I feel like if we land and approach them coming from above, they might get suspicious of that. Like, how did we get up in this tree before them? That kind of situation.
Gene, do you want to scout? I think you're the sneakiest, right?
Yeah.
See what they're
Oh.
doing, or I don't know.
I'll scout. Uh-oh. There we go.
Okay, so
I tell
let's
scout.
tell our birds to land above, I guess, before we get into sight of them.
All right. So the birds, in kind of a sweeping formation, kind of aim for a location in the canopy of the trees that's well above but out of sight from those that are down below. Being very careful to land as quietly as possible, depositing you all onto the massive branches. Before taking off and taking a more circular formation above the trees, keeping a very close eye on all of you. Now, the branches are large enough that you do not have to worry too much about maintaining your balance. If you were to fall, the bark is so ridged that there's a lot to grab onto. And there's just so much space up here that falling really isn't a concern. But down below, about 50 feet, you can see 1, 2, 3. Looks like 8 humanoid figures. Some of them matching the underling Vile Hunt members you had fought with Evanclaw. A few that seem to hold more status as they seem to be ordering the others around, and there's one that kind of stands above everybody, just observing. And you would be able to pick out that this is probably the leader of this group. And you can hear a little bit of what's being said, but nothing, like they're not talking loud enough for you to clearly understand what's being said. You will need to get closer.
Before he leaves, can I telepathically bond with him so we can mind communicate?
Mhm.
Certainly.
Feel my bond in your mind.
What's happening? What is this?
It's just me.
I'm that little voice in your head that tells you to go against your intuition.
Eat the cake.
Cool.
Take the shiny.
Why am I hungry now?
Do the bad thing.
Alright, so Gene, if you would like to get closer by climbing down the trees and trying to find a perch that's not quite as high up, go ahead and give me a stealth check and an acrobatics check.
These
Oh
aren't good.
no.
These aren't good.
I feel like the stealth check was okay. Pretty decent number.
So as you break away from the others and start working your way along the branches, trying to find ways down by jumping from branch to branch. At one point, you land a little harder than you expected to, causing a bunch of leaves to break loose and start to fall. And you hear, what was that? Was what?
Oh no.
The tree. You don't see those leaves. Probably just a bird. Maybe it was the wind. Can't be jumping at every
Are there
little
any?
thing. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask if there were any fires nearby.
There are none that you can see.
Okay.
At this time of day, there's no need for any kind of illumination, but you also can't see any place where they would light a fire. No torches, no lanterns of any kind. But you imagine they probably have some sort of light source for when it gets dark, so they don't just walk off the edge of the platforms they've constructed.
And did you?
Right.
Never mind.
What was that about?
I was gonna ask something, but I answered it in my own head. I'm sorry.
Oh, perfect. Right. So, Gene, as you kind of hold your breath and hold yourself still, eventually the two that are talking to each other just kind of dismiss what's happening. But you were able to hear them clearly. At this point, you're about 20 feet above them, about 30 feet below everybody else. So you decided this is a good spot to just kind of hide out. So you wait and you listen. Most of what you hear are the higher ranking members of the Vile Hunt ordering around the lesser members, telling them to make sure that crates are put away properly, that they are taking care of tanning the hides that they have acquired recently. But then you hear, as one of the underlings trips and has to catch himself, one of the leaders says, "Be careful with those." I don't really understand why we have to be so careful with these. I mean, isn't the whole thing just to get Parvaz out of his nest? Well, yes, but if it doesn't work, we can sell those. So be careful. Put them with the others. You watch as this underling takes it to one of the doors, entering inside the trunk of the tree with this crate, before closing the door behind him. You imagine, you for your benefit, because I know you weren't here the last session we had, eggs had been stolen from the Eagle's Aerie, and that is what you are looking for right now, are those eggs. And so hearing all of this in this moment, you get the sense that you found what you're looking for and where it's located.
Do you tell me this in your brain?
Yes.
Ah,
I mean,
maybe you
I'm
should.
pretty sure you can hear everything else that I'm hearing, right?
Well, I can't. I don't think I can see through your eyes or hear. I think I.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
can't
can.
read your mind. There's just a connection there that if you choose to communicate with him, you can do it telepathically.
Okay. I heard these grunts taking these eggs somewhere. I think I know where they are, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I tell the other guys what he just told me.
Mhm.
Should we have him come back, or do we need more information?
Ask him if he's comfortable with staying there for a few more minutes. Get as much intel as we can.
Gene, are you okay? Are you okay to keep listening for a few more minutes?
I'm comfortable moving closer if I can. See if I can see any more, hear any more.
Okay, just don't get caught.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna move closer. He's gonna move closer!
What if we have him survey the area?
While he's listening to the other people?
Yeah,
What do
a
you
little
mean?
bit of both. He can be looking around while listening to the people that are directly below him, or if he chooses to, he could decide not to listen to them and move around through the the branches, to see if he can find any kind of a storage room or just any place that looks well secure. I have a feeling that's where they would keep these things locked up. Tree's hollow, isn't it?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Charlie, but you said he could see the eggs or no?
He couldn't see the eggs,
Oh, okay.
but what he did hear was be careful with those.
So
And it was something in relation to Parvaz. So it's a very safe assumption to make that the crate that was being carried did contain an egg or two. And Jean did have clear line of sight on where it went.
Maybe we have him follow that person?
well, I just worry if he gets too far away and we can't catch up.
Ask him if he's comfortable with it, and we can, although we'll be twice as slow as him, we can try to keep up with him.
All right, Gene, you're good to go forward to follow the egg man, or the egg one, whoever has the egg.
Yes, follow
I fo-
Eggman.
I'll follow Eggman,
Keep me
but
updated.
I'll try to keep a safer distance and just watch.
And keep an eye out for hedgehogs. I hear Eggmans attract those.
I don't know what a hedgehog is, but I'll keep an eye out.
If it's blue, run
The sky.
fast.
There's no point in running. You cannot run fast enough.
Go-
Alright,
You're
so
too
Gene,
slow.
go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Oh, I should have given Gene something before he left, like a
Oh!
invisibility or something. Fuck! Fuck!
Uh-oh.
So Gene, you start working your way closer.
I can't silvery
Seems
barbs
to-
that, right? Because it's not a success. Can I?
Yeah, unfortunately, we had that conversation last night. You can't make somebody succeed if they've failed,
Okay.
because it requires that they utilize the lowest roll. To say you would still keep that natural one.
Poop. Okay, sorry.
So Gene, as you try to reposition and get a little bit closer, trying to see if you can find your way to the tree that you saw that member of the Vile Hunt go into. You get a little bit too comfortable up here and trusting of the branches. And as you step forward, there's a loud crack.
Can I just say something? Can I
Say again?
perform like a druid craft thing in front of them so they're like distracted, like I can make like flowers bloom or something that's are like the wind shuffle like the opposite direction as I'm seeing him like almost.
I don't think Druidcraft is a powerful enough spell to really stop what's about to happen.
Oh God.
So there's a loud crack that just echoes among the canopy. You even hear some birds start to flutter. And Jean, you try to grab onto something, but you've gone too far out onto the end of one of the branches, and it's no longer supporting your weight as you begin to fall. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
So on dexterity, I click the +2.
So not on the dexterity itself. There should be a section of your character sheet that is specifically your saving throws.
Should be right below your special stats. Left side of the screen. Should say saving throw modifiers in it.
I don't see it.
It's like the first big box on the left side.
Like directly underneath strength and dexterity. Unless his screen layout's different, because he could be on a... What are you, on a phone?
No, I'm on the
Laptop?
Okay.
I'm on a PC. I see strength, intelligence, dex, wisdom.
Your dex is a +4 for saving throws.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the +4.
Okay. Are you kidding me?
You try to grab onto something, and these limbs are just too thin to really provide you any grip, and so you begin to fall down 15 feet onto one of the branches below. You are going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you impact with a branch. And it is dead silent around you. You lay there for a moment, unmoving, hoping. But as you raise your head and start looking around, everybody that's in this structure's layout is looking right at you. A couple of the underlings draw their crossbows and start aiming in your direction, but one of the higher ups just holds a hand out. And they slowly lower their weapons, but still keeping them at the ready. Well, friend, what brings you all the way out here?
Hey, Valkor, got anything I can say?
Are you hurt? Looked like a pretty bad fall.
Just make something up. Just tell him, oh shit. What should we tell him to say?
He could, I don't know, fake that he lives in this tree. They don't know we're here. They only know he's here.
Tell him you were hunting and you fell. You just love hunting things. Yeah.
Tell him you were hunting a bird. And you
Well,
slipped.
they love hunting. You could like hunting. Maybe you could join their hunt. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, pretend like you're a novice hunter and act like you want to join.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Yeah, I'm fine. Just running through treetops, hunting birds.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Yeah, I'm fine. Perfect wording. That hurt a lot, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I took like 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
This man walks over to you, kind of helps you stand up, kind of brushes off some of the leaves that are stuck in your clothes and fur. There you are, right as rain. You know, if you're gonna hunt birds, there are far less dangerous places to do so. Tell me, how
Oh,
did
yeah?
you get up there?
We can.
You certainly weren't visible to us climbing up.
I climbed up a ways back. I just was just testing myself, running through the treetops, seeing if I can catch these birds on the top of the canopy.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Is
Why
there
am I worried?
We're all worried.
is there any way while this is happening that we could be getting closer to him?
Yes.
Sneakily?
Everybody else,
Oh,
go
I-
ahead and give me stealth
What did you
checks.
do?
Oh boy.
all my rolls are bad tonight.
The D&D curse is kicking in.
Well, that is quite a feat in and of itself, scaling a tree of these heights. And on top of that, working your way through the canopy. Good on ya. You have any interest in joining the vile hunt? We could use a man of your skills.
Mm,
Yes, tell him yes.
Yeah, just fucking play along, man. You want to join?
all right, I'll give it a shot. What you guys up to doing? Like,
Well, the same thing that you were doing. We liked to go around and hunt the most dangerous creatures in the Outlands. We have chapters all over the place. Hunting anything from awakened beasts to monstrosities and abominations. All in constant competition with each other to take down the biggest, baddest beastie that we can get our hands on. Come right this way. I'll introduce you to our leader.
all right.
And as he starts to walk across one of the branches towards a man that's just standing there eyeing you very suspiciously. You can see the very stern face. He has an undercut and a ponytail with what grows out the top of his head. He has a graying black beard and just the fiercest eyes. And as you start to follow this individual towards this man, the rest of you start working your way through the treetops, being very careful not to repeat Jean's mistake.
Very careful.
I feel like Orange wouldn't have to make a stealth check. She could just gently fly through the tree.
Well, yeah, but still have to try and stay out of the line of sight.
That shouldn't be too hard. They're all staring at the big walking carpet right now.
So, Jean, as you get up close to this individual, he doesn't say anything. Just stares. As if he's trying to discern very personal details about you. But after a while, he just kind of relaxes, cocking his head back as he kind of looks down his face at you. So you wish to join the vile hunt, is it?
Tell him you wish to join because you saw those eggs and you were hunting birds and you want to know if they're hunting birds. Because you like birds.
And you like eggs. Scrambled preferred.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you disappear for a second there?
I don't know. Like, I didn't touch my phone or anything, and it's like, it just went really quiet. I was like, hello?
We asked, and then there was no answer, and we're like,
That was
To catch you up, this guy is staring down at you and he's asking you wish to join the hunt.
no. I heard that part. I was.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
I,
good.
I got cut off at the part where like I'm walking with him now, and then the man is just relaxing now, getting eased to my presence, and that's where Discord just died. I'm like, okay. It's like
he was too at ease.
he was too at ease, and I was just like,
He's went
oh.
idle.
So like, I don't know what else happened after that, but I thought it was silent. So I was like, so what are you guys hunting? What is this group hunting? But then it just never heard them. It was like, oops.
We hunt a great many creatures. Dragons, lycans, owlbears. We hunt everything. What is it that you hunt, aside from birds?
I hunt a man that has stolen something from me.
Is that so? It is believed that man is the most dangerous hunt. And while not particularly what we usually go for, I can respect your candid response. Is there anything that I can assist you?
Get some supplies. And maybe a cot to sleep for a night.
Come closer. I wish to look into your eyes.
Are we anywhere near them at this point or no?
By this point, I would say that you are about 15 feet up and really close to where Jean is at.
Any ideas over there, Val?
Um, am I? Am I within 30 feet of the guy?
You would be.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on him?
Certainly. Now, as I understand it, he doesn't make the save unless you're trying to probe deeper into what he's thinking.
Right, so I get Surface Thoughts, I think, for free, and then I can choose to go deeper.
So, in his surface thoughts, you're picking up that he does not trust that Jean is being honest and is trying to be charismatic to make Gene feel at ease so that he's easier to get rid of when the time comes.
Oh dear. This guy is not friendly. Not friendly. Not friendly. I say in a very quiet voice.
Figured as much.
Um,
I don't like the cut of his jib.
we gotta get Gene out of there. But
Well,
without drawing a lot of attention, because we still are trying to...
well, we know that some of the eggs are here, if not all of them. There's what, 7 of us? 8 of them?
Yeah.
We could go for some chaos and say one of us slips out of this tree and on the way down he happens to plunge his sword deep into one of their backs.
Looking for a plan.
We'll leave that
Like-
as a last resort.
What do you think, Orange? You seem to be pretty close with Gene. Should we attack, or should we try and subdue the guy, like grapple him and tie him up and leave him somewhere?
Hey
I
guys,
mean,
Yeah?
I'll say it after. I'll say it after.
no, you can say no.
It's like, hey guys, this guy wants me to get closer to him. Should I?
No. You will.
Tell him to stay on his guard.
I mean, how well do we feel about our skills as like we take them out one by one? The smaller, yeah, the not higher ups.
I feel like
Well,
maybe a good plan might be we let him continue to talk to Gene, and then maybe Big T can drop down and tackle him and grapple him, and then we can tie him up and maybe question him, and then maybe kill him or leave him in a corner.
well, that would certainly take care of him, but what about the 7 other people down there?
We'd have to do this quietly. Can you
I-
quiet tackle Big T?
Me no tackle, me kill.
Can you
T,
quiet
not,
kill?
not the
Should
time
we-
for bloodlust.
should
we
we-
need info.
Should we quiet kill him instead then?
Can we quiet kill them?
I'm just worried about Gene. I don't want Gene getting hurt.
I
Should
don't want
we-
him getting hurt either, but
I
the
just let
moment
him.
we drop,
What, Gene?
So keep going, keep going.
I'm just saying, the moment we drop down, even if we take him out by, like, I don't know, knocking him unconscious, the other 7 people are there. Their attention is focused on Gene. Whoever drops down to the attack is going to be in the middle of a circle, basically a circle.
Oh, are they all? I thought he was by himself, this bad guy. He's
I don't think
not?
they're by themselves.
So Gene is currently standing on one of these rope and plank bridges with one of the members of the Vile Hunt, talking to their very clear to identify leader. Everybody else is spaced out. I mean, there is one of the hunters, roughly 30 feet from Gene, but I mean, they're spread pretty far out in the canopy. And like from where you guys are at right now, the furthest one from you is a couple 100 feet away.
Jesus, they walked hella far.
So yeah, we could just have Big T drop down and maybe grapple him and hold a dagger or a knife to his throat, and we could question
Hey.
him.
Or T, if we drop down, what weapon do you have again? Just a longsword?
Me double check.
So we could have Big T drop down and try to perform a non-lethal strike and just knock this guy out. Then drag him off with us.
I have an idea if I do get close to this guy,
What's your idea?
but I'm not sure. I can try a sleight of hand, but I don't know.
What are you gonna
Is
sleight
the-
of hand do him?
I don't know. Maybe he's got something. Mm,
All right, but at this point, I do need Gene to decide if he's going to step forward.
your call, Gene. You're the one in the fire.
I am drawing my blade just in case.
I am stepping forward.
I'll tell him in his brain place. We'll wait for you to tell me something if you want us to come help. But we're ready.
Okay. I accept the invitation to look into my eyes.
And his eyes are a piercing yellow. Almost horrid in color.
Ah, fuck. The guy's a witcher.
I was gonna say, is he human? You said he was human, right?
Yeah.
He just got yellow eyes.
Just got yellow eyes. Like the kid in A Christmas Tale. Christmas Story.
Or Geralt of Rivia.
You know, as he steps up so that he can look directly into your eyes, you can tell he is searching, trying to find any weakness in your internal armor. But after staring for a very uncomfortable amount of time, maintaining his gaze, he finally just steps back. I see in you the same drive to seek the hunt that I had when I was young. Perhaps there is a home for you here. Taffet, make sure there's a bedroll for our newest comrade. As you command, sir. Right this way, my good friend. Welcome to the Vile Hunt.
So, do I get a spear?
It looks like you have weapons of your own already. But we can make sure you're properly outfitted the next time you go hunting for birds.
All right.
There may be an opportunity for you here real soon.
All right. Lead the way.
So he takes you across the bridges to one of the doors far away. And inside you find a half sleeping area, half supply room, where you can see all sorts of bows and crossbows, all just kind of laying about willy-nilly in loose piles. This is where we sleep every night. Over there is where you can get more bolts for your crossbow. And that's it. That's all we got. Across the way, there's some food stores, but we'll need to go hunting soon if we want to keep eating. But you're in luck. We're supposed to be getting a visit from our notorious leader here in the next few days. Perhaps you can meet him if you're still in town. But I understand if your hunt is of the utmost importance.
All right. I'll see what I can do at the food stores then.
But I leave you to it. Get a lay of the land. Oh, and you'll need one of these as well. And he walks over to a pile that you thought was just linen. And he pulls out a rather dirty green cloak. In fact, you're pretty sure there's blood on it. But he just kind of shakes it off, and you see a cloud of dust appear in the air. You'll want to wear that so that the other members of the Vile Hunt don't mistake you for an enemy.
All right. I just put it on myself, just swing it. It's like too tiny for me.
Yeah, it's quite tight.
Like, it's like great fit. Love the extra DNA on it.
Yeah, I remember who had that cloak last. Oh, goofy guy. Always had a joke. Made me laugh a lot.
What
But
happened
wear
to
it with
him?
pride. Oh no, he absolutely got gored by some of the creatures down below. That's why we hang out in the trees. A lot of the beasts can't get us up here. And the ones that can, well, we can see them coming from quite a ways away.
Hmm. I see.
This room they're in, is it a
Hmm.
like just a single room, like a storeroom? This is the room they sleep in too, right?
Well, you're not sure because you
Well,
can't
yeah.
see into the room from where you're at
Hey,
because you're
hey,
still
Val.
up above everybody.
Val,
Yeah.
Hmm.
ask Gene what he sees.
Gene, can you hear me?
I'm here.
What do you see?
What do I see?
You see a pile of sleeping rolls in a corner. Well, it's a circular, they hollowed out the inside of the tree so there's no actual corners. But on one side of this space, you see, a bunch of bedrolls just kind of thrown haphazardly into a pile. There are sacks of various hunting implements on another side. There are the weapons, that pile of green cloaks.
How long, time-wise, has it been since Gene first left us to go scout?
By this point, I would say about 10-15 minutes.
Okay, my bond is broken because it only lasts for 3 minutes.
Oh,
I imagine Gene is like trying to narrate everything that he's seeing, thinking the connection is still there. Why isn't he responding?
Hello.
four.
Did the call
Hello.
drop?
I lost my connection. Damn interference.
Must be the vast amount of trees out here.
Mm.
No power lines.
All I can think about is, can you hear me now?
Oh,
How about now?
Hang on, I gotta get outside. Hello? Oh,
personally delete all the info from my head real quick.
So should we try and quietly follow the direction he went, or should we stay put?
For the moment, it looks like Gene is no longer at risk. How long does the detect thoughts stay up?
Um,
ow, my leg's asleep.
a minute. Just 1 minute.
Okay. So kind of backtracking just a little bit. While you were detecting the thoughts, towards the end of the spell's duration, there was a change in what this man was thinking, too. Maybe this is somebody we can use. But about there's where it cut off.
Okay.
But for the moment, you all feel like Gene is safe. While there was a very aggressive posturing from the people that were around him in the beginning, they've all eased up and have kind of gone back to their business of just moving stuff around their treetop encampment. And just treating it like business as usual.
Solid Gene.
Chain for the win. He convinced him.
He is infiltrated. He is
Yes.
now in Metal Gear mode.
Become one.
Maybe we could use this to our advantage. Since they trust him a little bit, he could do some scouting for us.
He can do whatever he wants because he's the only one that knows what's going on.
That is true.
Valkor? Hello? Valkor? Where'd you go? Hello?
Now I just want to picture that he's saying that out loud.
Say my name.
How often can you use that detect thought thing? Does it take up spell slots?
Yeah, and that was my second level spell slot. So no more. That was it.
No more to go.
Well, mess hall it is.
Man, this motherfucker's gonna have food.
Now, from what you can tell, there are only 3 trees that are being utilized for any sort of purpose. There was the one that the leader stood outside of. There was the one that you were escorted to. And the third is the one indicated as the food and storage room. And as you cross over the bridges and the branches to get over there, walking through the door, you can see there are crates of some fruit that may be a day away from just being completely rotten. And you really understand what the individual named Taffet had meant when he said they would need to go hunting soon, as a lot of this is barely edible. Probably won't taste the best, but won't make you sick in its current form. But as you're looking around at all the different things here, there is a very lonesome stack of crates that you can see like hay and grass sticking out the sides of. And as you're standing there just kind of surveying the area, one of the workers comes in behind you carrying another crate. Oh, excuse me. Gotta go put this down over there for the rest of them. And as he passes by, you can see a fairly large egg inside of the box he's carrying. About 2 feet tall, maybe 1.5 feet wide, filling up the entirety of the crate he's carrying.
Man, what laid those?
Some pretty big birds from Eagle's Aerie.
What's the eagle doing?
What's the eagle there? So you gonna eat them? Look mighty
No.
good.
No. These are not for eating. They've already been fertilized. I think the plan is, we're trying to use them to draw out Parvaz. If you don't know, he's the leader of the Eagle's Aerie. Big Eagle. But even if it doesn't work, we can always wait for the eggs to hatch and sell them to exotic collectors. Big market for rare species, especially if they're alive.
Let's see. Smart.
I certainly think so. But I mean, I'm not too bright. Otherwise, I might be an officer by now.
He passes by you to go set the crate down. Kind of wipes some of the sweat off his brow as the crate did seem pretty heavy in his arms.
Oh, that's all of them.
He walks over to one of the crates of food, kind of picks up a couple of fruits and sets them to the side as he's looking for one that's maybe not quite as ripe. Finds one that's satisfactory, just kind of rubs it on his shirt, takes a bite of it.
Well, if you need anything, you can always ask anyone. I think I'm going to try to take a nap.
All right. I go up to the same crate, try to find a fruit.
You find a couple that aren't as bruised or brown.
I'll take one. Head outside. Hopefully, I can see my party from down here.
Give me a perception check. You can see Big T and Vainheart, but you're not quite sure where Orange is, and there's no sight of Val.
I'm a
I
chameleon.
think he's looking at us. Wave at him. Ah, screw you. I'm gonna flip him off.
No,
You
this is
show on
bad
the
fruit.
bird too?
I throw it at Vainheart.
Say that again.
Like, oh, I got a bad fruit, and I throw it at Vainheart. No.
Fruit hits me. I fall down in front of everybody. Now I have to persuade everyone.
Like, hey, can I join too?
Why
It's
were you?
raining man. Hallelujah.
Like, oh, this tree, it's providing a lot of new hunters.
Are Gene and I within 30 feet again?
At this point, probably about 70 feet.
Okay.
Ooh, quite far.
It is a pretty big area up here in the treetops.
But would Gene be able to see me making hand signs at him from that far away?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make a few signs, being like, "What is in there?" And I'm gonna do a little thing where I like draw giant eggs with my arms, and then put a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Give me a performance check.
Was that good?
He's doing the chicken dance.
So, Gene, you can see Vainheart start giving these fairly obnoxious hand signs, but after a minute, you start to understand what he is trying to articulate without using his words. You know, and you're picking up on him. It's a question pertaining to the room you just walked out of. And then you kind of pick up on like what's in there. How would you like to respond? You see him making the shape of an egg with his hands. The thumbs up, the thumbs down.
I do a thumbs up, but I want to do. Hopefully, I can do it in a way that no one of the Vile Hunt sees.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god. This is not your night.
He's been cursed.
Somebody nearby looks at you, gives you a thumbs up.
This fruit is so good.
Yeah, I take a bite of the fruit and like, it's good fruit.
I didn't think it was that good.
As a bugbear, I enjoy me a good fruit.
Almost for winter.
It's fair, I guess. More of a meat carnival myself.
Unfortunately, I didn't see very much meat in there except some eggs.
Oh yeah, we're not allowed to eat those. But I'm probably gonna drop down to the ground here in a few hours and go for some hunting. Bring some food back. You got any
Uh,
requests?
any requests?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to find some bull, big turkey.
Throw out the hand signs for bacon.
Mm, maybe a boar. Last ones I met were kind of rowdy.
Oh, there are a lot of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll go look for some bulls.
Appreciate
No, no problem.
And he gives you another thumbs up.
it.
Man, why do I get the feeling like some of these hunters are actually not bad people, and they're just doing this because they like hunting?
As everything in D&D is a moral quandary.
Vainheart's going pacifist mode. Every kill I make from now on, I'm just knocking them unconscious. Unless they piss me off.
All right, but at this point, Jean has identified where the eggs are being held. However, it's too early in the day for any of you to move around silently, or rather, get down to the level that Jean is on and navigate without being seen by somebody else, as there are a lot of people outside, just in the branches, standing on platforms, keeping an eye out on everything down below, and occasionally looking up into the trees.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Charlie?
It's a
I don't know,
long
what
rest
do you think I'm
opportunity.
saying?
Does this mean we're going on an egg hunt come nightfall?
If that's what you would like to do.
I was like, can we rest up in these trees? Can that even be considered a long rest?
Do we have enough time for a long rest before nighttime?
That's that. He did say it was early in the day or too early, so I hope, Charlie, maybe.
Yeah, what time is it?
I'd say probably 6 hours away from nightfall.
Is that enough to be considered a long rest?
I think it's 8.
I was like,
Yeah,
it's
it is
kind
8 hours.
But what if
But
we woke up in the
2
middle
hours
of the night?
into nightfall,
Bless you.
let's
There
see.
you
I think 2 hours into nightfall wouldn't be that bad.
2
do
hours
you
into
guys
nightfall
think?
would be great to do an egg heist.
Oh wait, maybe one of us should tell the birds so we can have them on standby?
How are we gonna tell the birds they're way the fuck up there flying around?
Well, what if just one of us... I mean, I'm pretty sure they got good vision. What if one of us, only one, goes to the top of the tree and just tells them, you know?
Wait, I thought that they like flew away.
They're
What?
trying to
Did they
stay
say?
close enough by so that if one of you falls, which not a big deal for you, Orange, because you have wings, but if anybody else were to fall, these birds are going to try and catch you before you hit the ground.
Okay. I thought the birds were like just there, but they're not gonna like.
They're
Yeah,
not
there's
gonna
Help.
help
nothing
us
they can
fight.
do to help with like a combat or anything like
Yeah.
that.
But
It's
it's
just that we're
Well,
falling.
I'm
their
kinda
eggs.
think...
They're gonna help us get their eggs back.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
they?
like, we could maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe in the middle of the night, we could, like, get these eggs out, take them to a little location, let the birds take them.
Egg heist.
Egg heist. This is Val's specialty. And
Hey,
technically Jean's.
How many eggs are there?
The only one that would know that is Jean.
Fuck.
Oh shit! I should have made hand signals and asked him how many there were.
I think you told me a whole freaking elaborate story with that roll of like how many eggs, what color are they?
Yeah, that's a fair point. 7.
All right, we
But
now know there are.
whether or not Gene could articulate that without being seen is another story entirely.
Yeah, and I
As
don't
he
think.
attempted to give a thumbs up and had to have a conversation.
Is there any way
Hey,
that
he's-
I could by myself get to where I'm within 30 feet of Gene without being seen so I could reestablish my mental connection?
Well, give me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Um,
Can I ask a quick question?
Certainly.
Can I just gesture for Gene to come over to us?
I was actually
could.
thinking that.
Yeah, like that way we don't have to do any like, saving throws or passing checks. We can literally just straight do it.
Certainly. So, Gene, you get as close to your friends as you can. And Val, as he gets within that 30 feet of radius, you are able to reestablish that telepathic connection.
hello?
Valkor, there you are.
I'm here. Sorry, my connection only lasts for 3 minutes, so
Oh,
I'm just a wee
all right.
baby.
Mm,
I forgot
okay.
what I was going to tell you. Oh, how many eggs are there? Say 7.
I gotta go back in and look again. I didn't really look at how many there were. I just noticed the large crates and the large eggs.
Okay, well, we're thinking about an egg heist, so we need to know how many eggs there are so that we can communicate to the birds to come down and help us carry the eggs back. Maybe we were thinking taking a long rest and waking up in 2 hours after nightfall to do the heist.
Okay, let me head inside. Let's see what we got.
Can I go to the restroom real quick?
Yeah, I was
Yes, I
actually going
need
to put
to-
us on break.
Oh,
I
thank
need to do the same thing.
I gotta pee.
you. Be right back. I'm back.
Not underneath.
Maybe I'll do that next time.
Check out.
I do some a little. But I like this. Yeah, good. What's this?
Okay.
All right. Looks like we've got everybody back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for expediency's sake, Gene, you take up the offer of resting and find a nice quiet place to lay down while everybody else has to find a comfortable and secure spot to sleep up in the treetops.
Yeah. I agree with the plan of long rest and wait for nightfall for the heist.
The shisty heisty.
Wow.
So you all get a long rest.
Woohoo!
Is Big T actually back yet?
Been here the whole time.
I never left.
Wait. Do I need to go inside the tree to see how many eggs there are and communicate that?
No, you would have seen how many there were when you
Oh.
were first in there. And you would have been able to pass that on to Val telepathically.
Okay.
So you all sleep for the next 8 hours, and when you awake, night has fallen. Now, during this time, if members of the Vile Hunt had left to go hunting, they have returned. As you wake up and you see there are a few of them still wandering about, but as they go inside, different bodies come out, and they do still total 8 members. But now is the time to figure out what your plan is.
I was kind of hoping they were more people gonna be asleep, but okay.
Me too.
It looks like about half of them are out and about still, but it is dark. They have lit lanterns that are hanging on hooks by every door, which leaves a lot of dark space in between the hollowed out trees.
Here's proficient at slitting throats and pushing people over ledges.
Mm.
Can't scream if the blood's coming up the mouth.
So we need to figure out how we can take these crates. Does each crate just have one egg in it? So there's 7 crates? Or is it like 2 to 3 eggs per crate?
There are a couple eggs that are smaller that are within one crate, but I would say in total there are about 5 crates, based on what Gene saw earlier.
What do you think, Val? Should we jump down? Should we?
Well,
I don't even.
are we going to plan? I know we might have to fight, but are we going to plan to try and take the eggs without being seen? And then if all goes well, we'll just leave? Or
Yeah,
are we going to try and fight them anyway?
I would prefer to just take the eggs and leave. I mean, if we can get out of here without being spotted, there's no need for unnecessary bloodshed. If worse comes to worse, and I'm pretty sure they would do the same thing, we are up pretty high up. We could just push people off ledges. If assuming we could even get them close to the ledges. Big T,
That means
you
they can
probably
also
be.
push us off ledges too.
No, that's yeah. And I think it'd be a little too much to hope that our archers could take them out silently. I know one arrow's not gonna take
So maybe,
every.
so maybe the base plan should be we're gonna try and get these eggs out and have the birds come get them. Can the birds carry the crates in their claws?
Maybe not the crates, but they most certainly could carry the eggs if we take them out of the crates. And just for that, we already technically have something to pry those boxes open. Out of character, unless the DM says I can't. In character. I think the main game plan should be step 1 is stealth, no matter what.
Yeah, but the minute that we're not sneaky and then we get someone's attention, we're at least gonna have to fight that person.
True.
Or incapacitate them in some kind of way.
Also true. We could have our two. If we run into obstacles. Actually, I just had a tiny bit of a formula come into my head. Gene shouldn't be too far. If we can find a way to get him next to us, we could move silently along with him. And if we run into obstacles along the way, we could have all of our stealth characters perform. The first one will perform a sneak attack, the second one be a sneak attack since they wouldn't have been seen yet. Same for the third.
Here's the thing. They think I'm part of their team right now.
It's true, but if they... How could we work that into the plan?
Tradoroh thinks we should wait for the leader, then kill him. Then they all fall.
These are not animals, Tradoroh. These are people. I don't think people are going to run and scatter when they see their figurehead die. They'll probably want revenge. Not a bad idea if we can get the leader by himself.
You just crave the violence, don't you, Big T?
Maybe.
Tradoroh
okay.
do one thing: kill
It's
people.
okay. I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder. It's okay, buddy. You'll get your bloodshed someday soon.
We're definitely
Right
gonna
now-
let you get into a fight at some point, but we should try and avoid it for as long as possible.
For right now, we have to work with tact, not muscle.
We have better idea. Kill leader, become new leader.
And now we're falling.
So the
He is a
plan...
He is a barbarian through and through.
Keep what you kill.
Even in custom.
So, the plan is all of us to creep along to where the eggs are, get the eggs out of the boxes, and then have the birds pick us up? Or are we going to climb back to the top where they dropped us off? Or
I would fear going back up that tree with eggs in my hands. Maybe we could find a nice dark area and maybe have the birds come there.
How did they get the eggs up here in the first place?
Pulleys, I would assume, like levers and little elevator systems. There's gotta be like a giant wooden plank connected to some like rope or something. I should have been looking for that while it was still bright, because now it's going to be even harder to see things.
Even you wouldn't necessarily have missed that. You just didn't see anything like that.
Hey Val, how good is your vision in the dark? Can you see anything out there?
I have dark vision for 60 feet.
You see anything nearby?
I peer into the darkness.
Hmm.
The darkness looks back.
I laugh in the
quoting now.
darkness's face. Ha 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 ha!
And roll initiative.
Hmm.
No, so Val, as you're looking around, you don't see anything, and you don't recall ever seeing any kind of pulley elevator type system. What you do recall were rope ladders.
Rope ladders. They carried them up rope ladders.
Yeah, but how did they get the crates up here then?
Who cares?
Well, because I'm trying to think of a way to get the crates down.
But
Why do
don't
we
know
want to
what
go
they
down
need.
when we have birds that could pick us up?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can you see anywhere that would be big enough to put the crates and have the birds swoop in and get them? That's a legit question. That is not a sarcastic comeback.
You could always
Let's
jump.
see.
Well,
Another thing I have to think about is we're going to be going into this room.
I
There's
think you
torches
might
right
be
in front of it.
overcomplicating it. If you want my honest opinion. The birds dropped us off
Let's-
here. They can pick us up here. Not a big
No,
deal,
they
I don't
drop-
think.
They dropped us off up there, Val, not here.
DM.
Yes.
Yes, what? What does yes mean?
Well, you said DM, so I thought you were trying to get my attention, so I responded yes,
Yes.
to indicate that I heard you and you have my attention.
Can the birds pick us up here where the eggs are, or do we need to climb back up to where they dropped us off?
There are plenty of limbs that, like, the birds could have dropped you off in this space, but it's very tight for their wingspans. So they would be unable to assist you if a fight broke out. But if it were a quick, smash and grab, they would be able to get through this space and out of there without hopefully being shot out of the sky. But there are also branches that you could run across that would get you closer to an open area where you'd be able to jump onto the backs of them.
I feel like that's what we should do.
Giving you a little more guidance here. I don't like to give the answers to the test, but I mean, hypothetically, you come up with a way to take some of the hunting supplies and create little carrying cases for the eggs that the eagles could grab onto. Like, the crates would be incredibly difficult for those talons to actually latch onto and not drop the eggs. But if you found a way to make it so that the eggs could be carried, they could grab those with their talons while you're jumping onto their backs, and then you'd be able to fly away. The big thing that you really have to figure out is what is your approach going to be in order to stay as obfuscated as possible, because the moment a fight breaks out, those birds are not going to be too concerned with getting really close. They're going to be making sure that you're able to survive if you get kicked off the edge.
I don't know if I remember right, but doesn't one of us have like a pocket?
A pocket?
Like,
Oh, like a pocket dimension?
yeah.
No.
I
Or
remember
just
one of us can fit into pockets, pointing at Gene over here.
I can't fit into pockets. I wish I could, but I can fit into a good-sized barrel.
Okay, he
I
can make
can fit-
himself small. That's what I was pointing out.
Can I fit in that crate? That'd be funny.
I think he can fit himself. Like how?
Okay,
how
so he
tall
told Jean
I'll
that
let Orange finish real quick.
Sorry. So how tall are you, Val?
Val, how tall are you?
Oh, sorry. 3 foot something? 3 foot 3 inches, I think.
I think basically, if I remember correctly, you can make yourself basically Val's size. No?
Don't remember.
Yeah, there's something in the Bugbear racial features that you can fit into incredibly small spaces, which is hilarious to me because of how big you are. Because what did we say? Like, Gene is like what, over 6 feet tall?
He's about as tall as Rowan.
Almost.
So let's see. Racial traits.
I forgot what color. I recall.
My name is Rowan Nightleaf, and I'm 8 feet
I know.
tall.
I know. I
Yeah.
have like the highest carrying capacity.
Yeah, so you have sneaky, which means you are proficient in the stealth skill. In addition, without squeezing, you can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature. So yeah, you can fit into a Val-sized space.
You could
Smart.
fit inside me.
Whoa.
Ugh.
He said a Val-sized space? I don't know if that meant Val yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then. Um, Bugbears. Really strong, right?
Yes.
He's highly proficient in stealth and strength. We could have Jean get the eggs out one at a time. The rest of us could like do I don't know like there's plenty of rope around this area, so we could make like a rope basket to carry them in for the birds.
I'm actually carrying rope right now in my inventory.
There's all the hunting materials there that were gifted to us to use to make the egg basket things.
Oh, that's right. Couldn't Jean like make those baskets without people like questioning him because he's part of the group? He could literally just tell them like, "Oh, I'm doing it for a future hunt."
And I was actually
So,
thinking just that.
so Gene, in that sleeping area, among those hunting implements, there were a handful of nets, which are large enough that you could put a crate in the middle of one and then tie off the top. But you have to be quiet so as not to wake anybody that's sleeping in there right now. Which there were about 3 when you woke up.
Okay. Um, I kind of want to check out the mess hall where the eggs are and see if anyone's occupying that right now.
Okay. So walking over in that direction, uh, let's make sure. Let's see. I think bugbears have dark vision.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you're walking across the bridges to the next tree over, you can see 3 people standing. Just 2 of them are in the center of this area, and there's one standing by one of the doors into that storage room. However, there are 2 entrances, and if you approach from the northwest, as long as they're not looking in your direction, they won't notice. Because you are very sneaky, and I imagine you walk very quietly despite your size. And so you can see 3 based on your dark vision.
Does Jean have soft padded feet?
No, he's just sneaky.
Oh, I was about to be like, you're like a giant bugbear cat man.
He's a big puppy.
It's in the genes.
It's in the
Ugh.
jeans. I found these jeans, you know?
Extra padded jeans, huh?
Mr. Gene, as you cross, currently, that one hunter is not watching, so you're able to sneak into the supply room. And there's nobody in here currently. But with that guy standing just outside the door, you may need to do something about him. And that's going to be problematic because he is standing next to a lantern. While you had to rely on your dark vision to see the other 2, he was a lot easier to see. And if you were to do something in that light, the others would see it happening and would blow your cover.
Can I? Okay, your craft says I could snuff out a candle or a torch or a small campfire. Could I just fly close to it and kind of snuff it out when the time comes?
That is beautiful.
could
Just,
do that. Snuff out the torch. First thing though is we should get rid of the guy next to it.
What if I,
Shouldn't we do the torch and then get rid of the guy? So people don't.
or do I chat him up?
It's like we could
Oh.
chat him up, maybe persuade him to leave. Although, Orange's idea isn't bad either. If we were to snuff it out, take him out in the darkness, try to, I don't know, like kind of like back in our previous session where I choked that one guy out in the dungeons. Just knock him out. Gene's obviously going to be strong enough to do that.
If I don't fail my roll.
Don't say it. You jinx it when you say it, man.
We'll find someone.
Hey, go find some wood. Knock on it.
I did.
Knock on it hard until you feel your fingers blister. Then you know it's working.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Right, is that the course of action you would like to take? Snuff out the lantern and attempt to subdue this individual?
Should I make the nets? And then
Yeah, you could have made those ahead of time. So yeah, you have 5 nets fashioned around the crates. This is going to happen very quickly because the moment that lantern goes out, the natural reaction is going to be to relight it. So it's going to have to happen very quickly. So you'll get into position.
Is everybody agreeing with this course of action? Do we want to snuff out the lantern and knock the guard out?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, I think the light has just turned green.
Alright, so Gene, you wait until you can see the light disappear from underneath the door, as there is that crack at the bottom that you can see the light coming through. Orange, you take a space up above. Go ahead and, Orange, give me a stealth check with advantage.
How do I do advantage?
If you right-click on your stealth roll, it'll give you the option to select advantage.
Damn.
I think we're good.
Nice.
Moving so quietly that you can't be heard at all. You come within range. And that lantern goes out. And you can hear this hunter mutter something under his breath as he starts walking towards it. And Gene, as soon as you hear that he is next to the door, he's fumbling with something in his pockets. You're gonna try to grab him and knock him out. Because if so, as you open the door, I'm going to need you to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
I'll do acrobatics.
It'll give you advantage because he does not know that this is coming. You swing the door open, grab him and rip him inside as you use your muscular arms to hold him in place as you kind of lock the inside of your elbow around his neck, cutting off his ability to breathe. Now, it's going to take a few seconds for it to happen, but you rolled way higher than he did, so it's just going to be one more check to determine if he goes out or not. So this time, without the advantage, it's a straight roll. Go ahead and give me another acrobatics check. And he fights and fights, trying to break your grip around his neck. But then you feel the tenacity in his fingers start to wane. And it turns into just kind of gentle slapping before his arms fall limp at his sides.
Gave me flashbacks.
I rolled 2 3s. And he had nothing to add to the modifier.
One problem taken care of.
Right. Game time.
Alright, what are we doing now? Val, do you think you could keep lookout? You can see in the dark better than I can.
Uh-huh.
T, you and, well, maybe we shouldn't send you down there yet.
Me wait patiently.
It's 5 crates. We have to move 5 crates, but we have to do it quickly and quietly.
Don't we all have to go down because we're all gonna have to jump off and jump on a bird?
No, yes, you're right about that part. I was thinking, the thought process is we send our strongest people down to move the crates, but then the stealth came into mind. Jean's the only one that's really good in stealth who's already down there. I kind of wanted to keep you up in the trees just to keep lookout. You have the better vision, I believe, between... I know it's better than mine.
I have dark vision too, so
Yeah.
I can look out as well. But I'm guessing I'm moving crates.
That's what I'm worried about. You're
I
gonna
can
be
I
moving
can stay up here and look out. That's fine because I can't carry anything.
Yeah,
Tiny.
I was like, I want to keep you in a safe spot for now, so if combat does break out, you will keep advantage because you're above everybody. DM, would T have to pass any checks to hop down there and help with those crates?
I'm going to need both of you to make an athletics or acrobatics check to get down without hurting yourselves.
Okay, so if we jump down, we'll need athletics. T, what's your athletics?
+5.
Alright,
I
mine's
think
a
it's strength
+3.
based.
Wait. Oopsies. Oopsies. I hit the mouse.
And it was
You're
such
fine.
a good one!
All I see is Gene doing a backflip.
Victory backflip at the door. He does the Blanca backflip.
Mm.
Okay, Alright, Val, here's my idea. Me and T go down there. We try to help with the freights because we could move 3 at a time. You and Orange keep lookout.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we can get those crates there without breaking combat, you two can, well, Orange can fly down. There's nothing she has to worry about. You could jump down and either me and T could catch you and we could just get out of here.
Sounds good. I will keep my eyes peeled.
I will keep my eyes peeled and I will establish a mental connection with you so that I can tell you of things mentally.
Yes, establish comms with me.
You feel me in your mind.
Alright, Big T, you want to jump down?
Me parkour.
Oh my god.
I'm very like
Very acrobatic.
I just realized something. My acrobatics is +1. Where'd I see +3? That's athletics.
Mine's +2. Ha!
You're smaller than me.
I'm a tiny wee man.
Alright. Hope I
So,
don't land
Tradoroh, you hop down, landing softly,
Oh, this is
hero
gonna suck.
pose.
Can he semi-catch me? I mean, he's pretty strong. Just in case if I fail my check.
We'll see.
Oh
We'll
boy.
see.
mm,
Alright, I'm going down.
Don't be afraid of the dice. Embrace them.
right.
Oh, I hate that you tell me that. Every time I get a low roll, you say things like that.
Where's the dice?
Break,
Roll the 5.
break the
All right,
dice.
I will
Break the dice.
allow Tradoroh to make a strength saving throw to try and catch Vainheart.
Oh my
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
So, I want to just imagine Vainheart stepped forward to take his jump, but he can't see that well in the dark, so he didn't realize that he went straight down and just literally just stepped off the branch without even looking, pencil diving down to the floor.
But you fall in Tradoroh's big muscular arms, princess style.
Oh,
You look deep into
God.
that.
The fact that I know what he looks like in real life and me, I could never see that working.
Me look in Vainheart's eyes and I say, next time you say your actions, maybe you'll save your life.
I'm just gonna look back at him confused, like, the fuck was that supposed to mean? Alright, well, we're both down here. Now we need to
Alright.
get to Jean.
Now there is a torch, or a lantern lit by the door Jean entered into.
How many?
And while you are in darkness right now, you will have to pass through that light to get to where you're going.
How many feet away is that light from me and Orange?
You are. Orange can use Druidcraft to deal with it. Val, you are about 85 feet from the door.
I would like to use Druid Craft to deal with it.
Okay?
I'd like it to be dealt with.
And that light goes out as well.
So now I feel like me and T can make our way over to Jean.
Yes, two of you. Give me stealth checks with advantage.
Nice.
And I'm wearing armor. What the heck is with you in the straight 18s? That's 3 in a row!
It's actually a really good point. What kind of armor are you wearing, Vainheart?
Nothing.
No one?
Big mouth.
What?
Hold on, I'm looking for it. I'm just wearing a chain shirt.
A chain shirt.
It doesn't say it does anything to my stealth.
Nope. Lucky.
No, I paid attention. I half paid attention to that and I pulled it up quickly.
So the
This is
two
what
of you are able to work your way towards the door, slipping inside, where Jean is stuffing the unconscious body of one of these hunters into, like, in between crates, trying to hide him a little bit.
What took you guys?
You waiting, huh?
You waiting, huh?
Oh. You getting acquainted with the locals?
Yeah. Poor bastard. Alright, let's get these eggs out of here.
Alright. How do you two want to do this? 2 at a time, or we try to get them all out as quickly as we can, or should one of us keep watch with the 2 I should have said that first. 2 at a time with
one standing watch or all three at once?
Heavy as one box.
Well, for you, Tradoroh, you could probably carry 2 at a time.
Fucking monster.
Trying to remember where it says how much I can lift.
Now, where do you see that?
I believe that should just be in your inventory, right? Like how many pounds you can carry?
So the formula is 15 times your strength score is your lifting capacity.
Oh, I see it. Um, holy shit.
So for Big T, that's 255 pounds. And the only reason he's only able to carry 2 is because these crates are large and bulky. The nets offer handles for him to grab onto, but wouldn't be able to comfortably carry more than 1 in each hand. For Vainheart,
You said 15 times the strength score?
yeah, so for you, it's 240 pounds. You could carry 2 at a time.
Oh god, I'm
And
a
there are
beast.
5.
I can carry 720 pounds.
What?
Yeah, because
Like,
you have powerful build, don't you?
yeah.
Let's see, because that changes the formula.
I think I do.
1 size larger. Yeah, and like triples or something. But yeah,
Okay.
you can carry more than both of these fools.
We just make Gene take all of it out.
Well, unfortunately, you have to be able to do more than just pick it up.
Walk
It is
with it
5
too.
crates with very large eggs. But between the 3 of you, you can carry all 5 crates containing 7 eggs total.
We do have the 2 above us keeping watch, so I think we'll be fine. And I'm still linked with Val, so he'll let me know if he sees anything.
Big
Well,
T
not for
carries
much
2. I
longer.
carry
It's only
2.
3 minutes.
That is true.
And speaking of,
We-
Val, give me a perception check.
Ew. I fell asleep.
Perfect. Orange, give me a perception check.
Yes.
Don't fall asleep up there.
She fell asleep while flying.
Well, she doesn't have the same kind of dark vision, and so hers would have been hearing based. But with Val asleep, or kind of nodding off, because it's dark and it's messing with your circadian rhythm, Val, you don't notice anything at all. And Orange, you don't notice until you hear movement very close by as one of the hunters is approaching this supply room.
I wait. Is the thing? I like shake about. I'm like, tell them, tell them.
Tell them what?
There's somebody approaching the storage room.
Val to Vainheart. Val to Vainheart. Come in, Vainheart.
Copy. What can I do for you, Sergeant?
There's a single guard headed your way. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
Over.
Alright, change of plan, kind of. Gene, they already think you're part of the group. They didn't see you knock that guy out. What if you stood, guard outside the door, relight the torch so nothing looks suspicious, me and T hide in here, and you persuade the guard that nothing's going on, if he asks anything.
I'll chat him up.
Remember to relight that torch, though.
Got it.
Close the door, too.
Oh,
As for the
sorry.
guard
You
here...
need your privacy, huh? All right, I'll close it.
I'm looking at the guard, like, questioning if I should just sink my blade into him to get rid of him.
Can I also, since I know the guard is coming, cast invisibility on myself and climb down?
Certainly. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check. So, Jean, as you come out, pulling out a tinderbox and lighting the lantern that Orange snuffed out, the guard is only 15 feet away from you. Oi! What happened to the lights?
Don't know. Must have been the wind. No, it's got gargoyle
Shitty
heat
lanterns.
inside. Are they always this bad? I just started, so I don't know what's happening.
Not usually. Where's the good fella that was standing guard over here?
I don't know. Probably got drunk.
Oh, God.
Make a deception check for me, if you would.
Oh, boy.
Mm,
That doesn't surprise me. He's always trying to hide alcohol, not the kind of share with the rest of us. Bastard. Now, I'm gonna go look for him. If you could stay here. I think the other torch went out. I'm gonna light that on my way by. I'm gonna look for that arsehole. He's supposed to be pulling shift.
any idea where he keeps his stash?
No idea. Probably somewhere hidden in the trees.
Damn. I'm gonna go look for it.
No, we need you to stay here. Just in case. No one
All
usually comes around here, but no offense, you happen to come upon us on accident. Can't be too careful. As he walks away, you can see the light of the other lantern illuminate. And then watch as he crosses over to the sleeping area, entering into the door.
Just whisper through the door. Is he gone?
Then he comes back out.
Uh-oh.
Am I close at all?
Yeah, because you're invisible, you're able to get up to the supply room without any issue.
Okay.
And you can see that hunter, as he passes by you, just kind of cursing this other hunter under his breath, moving towards the sleeping area. And then coming back out, starting to traverse the treetops. Stopping by another one, having a hushed conversation.
I say mentally to... Oh, wait. It's probably been 3 minutes, so my connection
Yeah.
is gone. Can I establish another one since I'm here?
Yeah.
I say to Vainheart,
This guy's arousing everybody, and things are gonna escalate quickly if he gets everybody's attention.
Oh. We'll just have to move quick then.
So, Gene, from where you're standing right now,
Mm-hmm.
nobody is looking in your direction. So even though that light has been lit, you all could go out that door, but the moment you leave this posting, it might draw attention.
because of the light,
Yeah, because he is visible in the light.
and I'm with them,
And
Well, you're invisible.
I can't cast anything when I'm invisible, huh?
No, otherwise the spell drops.
Fuck.
So like, I was gonna say, will they notice if I snuff the light out myself? Because they can't. They're not paying attention to me, but I could snuff the light out and they won't see me anymore, right? They
It
won't
would
even see
likely
that.
draw their attention.
Yeah, we have to leave that torch running for now.
I have a
Orange, did you have
question.
something? Yeah, go ahead.
If Val touches something, does that also become invisible, or is it just Val?
No, unfortunate. Well, the range of the spell is touch, but he's already cast it on himself. If he were to pick up an object, it wouldn't go invisible unless he put it in a pocket.
So, if just for future reference, so if he like wanted something else to be invisible, if he did the spell, could he like touch something or a person or a
Yes.
thing, and would it become invisible too?
Yes. Well,
Okay, just curious.
it's only one creature that he touches.
Okay.
Unless I cast it higher, but I'm not high enough level yet. Because it's one additional creature for each slot above second.
So, very quickly, I'm gonna just whisper through the door if they can see anything out there we can use as a distraction to, like, get the guards further away, if we have to.
Well, I could shoot a firebolt somewhere and cause a fire.
Any alcohol nearby? Maybe we could, boom boom.
Well,
The
that
staff is
sounds
hidden.
explosive. We could burn the whole thing down.
We actually might be able to get these things out without being noticed. They're not paying attention to us. They're just chatting right now.
Yeah, but if I do anything to cause a distraction, I'll lose my invisibility.
That's true, but that firebolt of yours can go pretty far, though, can't it?
120 feet. But they might see where it came from. I don't know.
That's what I was like. Would it be difficult for Val's character, if he wants to climb back up into the branches while invisible?
I'm not climbing back up in the branches, so we'll have to figure out another way.
Okay, different strategy. Well, technically,
Can
T
I
can carry two. Yes?
pick him up and like kind of hide him in the branches? Does he not? Do you not want to go in the branches?
No.
Okay.
Okay, what if... Because T can technically... He can carry 2 boxes. If Gene walks away, that would cause a suspicion, but no one's looking. He could carry 3. Can he
But you
physically
can't
carry 3, though? No, that's not going to work.
I think you have to carry one.
Yeah, but the biggest problem is if you step away, suspicion is going to be roused.
All right, TikTok, everybody. As that hunter is moving on away from another of his comrades, he is working his way towards somebody else.
Let's just grab the boxes and go. Everybody grab some and go.
I say we just grab them and go. We got to get out of here fast now. We can still do this like with stealth, but we have to be quick. And the birds I assume, are watching us, so they should know to come flying if they see us jump.
All right. So as Tradoroh and Vainheart grab 2 crates each, you're gonna need another stealth check to try and stay as close to the wall as possible out of that exit you came in through, where there is light.
No advantage this time, right?
No advantage this time because the light was relit.
Okay.
As you very quickly and quietly just sneak out the door. You push towards the darkness as quickly as you can. And so far, you don't hear anybody shouting, Nothing that would indicate that you've been seen. And once you're in the cover of darkness, feel a little more comfortable that you may have actually succeeded.
So we can go now?
We're safe to leave.
Birds fly away, pick us up. Let's go.
Yeah. See?
Are we missing one though?
There's one more crate.
Oh boy.
How much is it? Can I carry it? And then
About
it'll just
50 pounds.
be a floating crate. I can carry.
Actually, let's see. So Val, your strength score is an 8.
Minus 15.
It's 130 something, isn't it?
It'd be very slow going, but you could hypothetically pick up this crate.
Okay, should I do that, friends?
I'm gonna leave this decision completely up to you.
Wait,
It's not a bad decision. I do support it. I'm just too scared to say yes.
how do you figure out how much you can?
It's your
It's
strength.
your strength score multiplied by 15, if I remember what Charlie said.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
not the
mhm.
modifier, it's not the plus or negative number. So for
Oh.
you, Orange, your strength score is a 5.
Oh,
But
bad.
5 times 15 is still 75 pounds.
She
So
could
who
fly it
can-
away.
Who can carry more, me or Val?
Val.
I can.
Okay, then let's go with that.
Goodness.
So it's like I
sword
could-
came out of nowhere.
I could fly
think we
with it,
should,
but I think Val will probably do a better job.
considering that I think it'll probably be a stealth check, Val's really good at stealth as well. Might be better to let him do it.
Okay, I do it.
All right. Stealth check, Val. Just a straight
Do I
roll
get advantage?
because you are carrying a box that is not invisible.
Sounds like even
But-
that's
but-
gonna look pretty weird.
But okay, not bad.
Oh,
Damn.
No
Damn,
one sees the floating box.
very normal floating box. It happens every day.
What if you just push the box slowly?
Okay, your stealth and sleight of hand are the same, so that doesn't.
Oh, my bad. I rolled the wrong thing.
No, you're good. You're good. It's the same modifier. And I probably would have just adjusted the modifier because that was a good roll.
They're right next to each other. Maybe
I will warn you all, I just had a very severe thunderstorm start. So if my connection gets cut, that's why.
no worries.
So,
Understood.
Val, you start carrying this egg that you know is perfectly visible in opposition to your invisibility. And it's very slow going because it is very heavy. But you kind of waddle your way out of the light, trying to catch up to Tradoroh and Vainheart, who just see this floating crate with an egg inside of it moving towards them.
Since this was never communicated to me, I look back at it like, what the fuck? Val, is that you?
Yes.
Oh, good job, buddy.
I'm contributing. I'm a team player.
I would say you are more than contributing today. Good job. We need to get Gene. We need to get out of here.
Are we? Do we need to go to the wide place where the birds can pick us up? Or is that where we're at?
That's a good question. DM, are we already there, or do we still have to get there?
So I have a little ways to go, but you're confident that you're not far.
Should we keep moving? It's dark.
Yeah.
It's
I
da-
think moving would be a good idea.
Is it dark the rest of the way, or
It is.
I say we go for it?
I agree. Maybe do a whistle, like a bird whistle or something. Let Gene and them know that we're basically getting out of here.
What?
Can I just
Aren't we
tell the
with
birds?
Gene?
Can I just like fly and tell the birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume Gene is not far behind us, actually.
Why? I thought Gene went first. I'm confused.
No, me
Dean
and
is
T
still
went first
standing at the door.
Oh,
to not raise
I got
suspicion.
it. I got you. It was you and T, Big T.
Yes.
Ow.
So how do we get
There we go.
Gene over? Is he within 30 feet of us?
How close is Gene to us, Charlie?
Well, in order to get out of the range of the light, you had to go more than 30 feet away from it.
So we need to find some way to tell him to come on.
I'm just whispering behind the door. I'm guarding. It's like, hey, you guys done yet? Guys?
And there is no response.
That should be indication enough that we're not in there. Maybe peek your head in, see we're not there anymore. And that the boxes are gone.
How do I check? Without raising suspicion.
You're part of the group. I don't think they would
Can we
think
just
anything if you
retro
just...
and say that I would have told him as I was leaving that I was taking the last crate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Problem
makes
solved.
me leave. So, Gene, you know that there's nobody left, that they have accomplished what they set out to do. And after waiting for several minutes, you have a feeling that they are likely in a position to be picked up by the birds, as Orange is flying up to communicate to them that they're ready to go. How would you like to leave this situation before things go bad?
I want to do a sleight of hand to like put out the candle.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
I hope this works. There we go.
Okay.
You don't even put your hand anywhere near it. It's grabbing something on your belt and just flicking it, sending a very concentrated gust of wind up into it, snuffing out the light. But as that light goes off, you hear that hunter, "What the fuck?"
You better sneak fast, boy.
All right, so go ahead and give me a stealth check as you try to move as quickly as you can without making too much noise.
Oh my god.
Would I feel like it's too late to ask this, but couldn't that technically be stealth or athletic check?
Actually, it'd be with advantage because
Oh, with no light.
with the light being snuffed.
Roll
Oh.
again.
Roll again?
Yep.
Please be better.
Oh, thank
Bad.
God.
I was like, we are pulling off the perfect heist. Let's not fuck it up now.
Yeah, with the perfect start where I completely fumble.
It was funny.
Yeah,
All right,
I got to eat a
that
good
changed the outcome because they were about to catch on to something suspicious. But while you can hear the hunters calling out for you, Gene, not knowing your name, they'll be like, "Oi, new guy! New guy? Fuck, are you lost too?" As you are sneaking along the branches, getting as far away as possible. As you can hear the others' kind of hushed conversation somewhere up ahead of you. They're shouting back in this encampment. "Fuck, the eggs are gone! Get everyone up!"
I hope those birds are coming fast.
You can hear the sounds of wings on the air. Yeah, the birds are fast enough, they would get to you first. So they come in, kind of hover for a moment, kind of coming in and grabbing a crate each. And then dropping down below the branch for each of you to jump on. Do you do so?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Parkour.
We're getting out of here.
So one after the other, you jump off the branches and onto the backs of these great birds. And very quickly, you will start taking off back towards the northeast, putting as much distance between you and the vile hunt as possible, and heading back to the Eagle's Aerie.
I think we can all take a breath of respite. Does that mean we pulled off our first successful stealth mission?
Mhm.
Egg
It doesn't
heist.
usually go that well.
Nah, I think we all get a call sign, and it is Ghost. Except for Gene.
No. Ghosts. Call signs aren't supposed to be cool. They're supposed to be embarrassing, related to moments that you will never live down.
I'm going off of video game logic, so they're gonna be cool.
Well, they're wrong.
I know they're
Your
wrong. But I
your
want the
DM's
cool
in the Air Force, okay?
Well, what kind of a call sign do you get for being sneaky in the Air Force?
Who's a
Rat.
call sign?
Well, then I guess our call sign is Rat. Except for Gene. He
I
was
guess
spotted.
Jeans would be Fumble.
Yeah, I was imagining something that it was either fumble or flip or something.
Yeah. So
Flips.
Fumble for Jean. Sleepy for Valkor. Princess for Vainheart.
Yes. I demand to be carried out of here bridal style.
It's spelled Princass. Princess.
Princess.
Princess. I've got nothing for Big T or Orange.
Orange can be Wanger, because she flies a lot. She's got wangs.
Wangs.
Wanger.
I think she was the most stealthiest, honestly.
I know.
Those Big T.
I'm imagining this huge guy just like
They never even knew he was here.
he's just like tiptoeing.
Silent but deadly.
You just call me Tippy Toes.
We're gonna call him Cat Paws. Alright. So we're back on our way to Eagle Rock? I already
Eagle's
forgot the
Aerie.
name. There we go. I was like, I already forgot the name. Remembered half of it.
And it takes, a bit to get back. But eventually you're looking at those 3 waterfalls coming down from Parvaz's art studio.
With air quotations.
The birds fly you down to the ground, depositing you and the crates of eggs. And then flying back up to the top of the eddy. And not long after, Parvaz comes to greet you. I can't believe it. You did it. You brought them all back. I thought you'd be goners out there.
I look toward Val, then back at him. I was like, Val, did we not tell him that we would get those eggs back for him? In fact, did we not promise?
I can't remember, but I will confidently back up my friend. Yes, we did.
You have powerful allies, Parvas.
This is such incredible news. In fact, I'm feeling so inspired right now. I feel the creative urge compelling me to create. I'm sorry, but I must go. But you are all honored guests of the Eagle's Aerie. From now until the end of all time. Eternal heroes and honored guests.
That's like totally tubular, but before you go, could I ask you, so now do we have your word that you'll join the alliance between the three leaders of the creatures of this place whose name escapes me?
Faunal.
Bottle?
And that you're going to have your people help us find Ophelia?
You have not just my word, but my bond. I will help you.
I'm very happy to have
I
your bond.
vow an eternal oath in service to you, great heroes. In fact, go and speak to the one that they call Bawb, and he will
Bawb?
make sure. Yeah, his name is Bawb.
Just Bawb.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's Bawb.
Oh, it's Bawb.
Yeah. It's an AWHB, not a BOB.
Oh, Bawb. Got it. Got
Bawb.
it. Bob, like I'm bobbing for apples.
And he will ensure that you are rewarded for your services to my people.
I hope there's treasures involved. I'm getting tired of this rusty short sword.
Thank you so much, O King of the Bird Peoples. We look
We
forward.
will speak more upon the morning. Small, green guy with the magnificent hair. That my
Cool.
muse calls me.
Just remember to take your time with the art, as we talked about last time.
He has taken no time to hear you say that as he has already taken off.
Boy, I'm terrified of what he is gonna depict us as.
I can't wait.
I want to find Bawb and see what we get. We might get
no,
something.
You're saying it wrong, Val. It's Bawb.
Bow! Bow!
Yeah, we gotta go find Bawb.
Bow!
Me and Val are just saying the name, like, just sitting there looking off in the distance.
Bow! Is that how you said it? Was it more of a like a or a
It's like you gotta really put some effort. You gotta be like Bawb.
Bawb!
Ah, yeah, that's a little better. Oh, maybe like clench the throat a little. Be like Bawb. Perfect.
Your
Address him
throat
just
gargle.
Address him just like that when we get there. He'll love it.
That was my nickname in college.
Sure. Oh.
Throat gargle. Sorry. What?
Gargle.
All right, off to find Bawb.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask him. And my character, I'm not gonna actually do it, but he'll shout, "Where the fuck is Bawb?" Oh wait, Bawb.
He's right here. We found him.
Hearing his name repeated so many times, you see a figure drop down from high up in the trees.
Probably annoyed too.
creature that descends down to you is another Aarakocra. Although this one has this large toucan-like beak. And while primarily his feathers are black, he has these very colorful feathers at the tips of his wings and around his neck. I believe you're looking for me.
Yes, you're Bub.
No,
How
it's
do you say
Bawb.
Oh, it's
Bob.
You gotta say it like you're drinking some fine wine, Val. It's Bawb.
What's wine?
You've never had wine? Oh, it's so delectable.
Oh, that's
Bah.
right. Val didn't like the fermented fruit.
No. I stole
Oh.
some anyway.
You had any more of that stuff? Oh wait, not
No,
here.
we used it
Where
all.
we're at. Oh, wouldn't have mattered. We're really
What
high
is
up.
it that you wish to speak to me about?
Treasures?
We
Health,
just
guidance,
we just
whatever.
brought back your missing eggs, your seven egglings. And Parvaz said we were to talk to you, Bawb, about rewards.
Vaz offering rewards, it sounds like. Well, let us go to the vault.
A vault? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my eyes are sparkling when I heard that. The vault. Wait. Flashbacks of the previous vault. Oh no.
Rather than flying up, he chooses to walk with you up into the trees, up the spiraling natural staircases and across the bridges. Getting to about halfway up into the Eagle's Aerie, and he guides you into one of the structures that's been built here. And as he walks into the room, you can see it's kind of like a studio bedroom. You know, there is a bed in the corner, and there's a small kitchenette. But as he walks in, he just reaches over, grabs a statue that's on a little pedestal, and just yanks on it. And you hear a bunch of mechanical whirring as the floor begins to descend down in the center of the space, guiding you down these steps and into this very small chamber beneath his room that is wall to wall gold, gems, and other precious things.
I believe you recovered 7 eggs, all of which were the exact amount that we were missing. I believe it is fair to reward you. Let's see, carry the 2, add a 3. 40 gold per egg retrieved. It would be about 280 gold pieces. Do you believe this to be a fair compensation for your services?
280 gold pieces.
280.
And you're asking if that's fair. Val, I'll let you do the talking with this one.
Your Bawbness, thank you very much for your most gracious reward. Just so you know, we were able to complete this task without being seen or discovered by the vile hunters in an expert manner, and were able to safely bring these eggs back. And we noticed that they were all fertilized, so that makes them extra important. I think maybe if you could find it in your very, very kind bird heart to maybe give us 50 gold per egg, we would be most appreciative and be better equipped to help continue resolve the sensitive issues of this land getting sucked away.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Sorry, I talked too much.
Emphasis on the suck part.
Mm.
And I back him up.
Can I use?
I don't know that I could do 50.
Did he roll something by chance to find that he beat me?
Oh, he didn't beat you.
Okay.
So what did I say before? 40 apiece.
Yeah.
He is going to offer you 45 apiece,
What do you think, guys? Should we take it?
which would total out to 315 gold pieces.
Is he?
5. It's not bad.
He's not humanoid, right?
That's the
He
bird.
is a humanoid creature. He's an
Oh.
Aarakocra, which they
Okay.
have, they're feathered, they have beaks, they have wings and arms, but taloned feet, but with
I
a
have
humanoid shape.
I have charm person. I'm not really sure how it works. I need to read it, but I was wondering if I could use it.
Charm person, you say?
You attempt to charm a humanoid and see within range and if neighbors and turn around does not.
Does it say they get mad at you after the spell ends?
Do it?
Read it. I can't remember.
It
Okay.
should be near the end of the spell, I think. It should tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The
don't
charm
do that.
creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it. Okay, no, I guess not.
Yeah,
Bad
so
idea.
charm. Charm is a
It's not a for sure that they get angry with you. They just know that they've been charmed. It's
Yeah.
reasonable to expect that somebody would be angry at the end of it, but that's not always the case.
I'd rather not. Sorry, I
I've
didn't
always
really know what it entailed.
I've always viewed charm as like one of those spells that you're gonna use if you feel like a person is gonna be really hard to persuade. We did technically like pass this persuasion check. We're just not
Yes.
getting 50. We're
What's
getting
what's
5
the
more.
duration on charm person? Orange. How long does it last?
1 hour.
By the time it
Have a
wore off,
question?
we'd be long gone.
I mean, but like we might come back at some point.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna sleep here too. Maybe.
Like
Yeah,
I want to
that's
play
yeah.
with us. I don't want to. It's okay.
Have a question.
I have
Is
an
it
answer.
is it just gold and baubles? Is there like any artifacts of some sort?
All precious stones and gold.
Okay.
Yeah, birds like shiny things. Probably not even a shiny sword in here anywhere.
No.
I'm so tired of this rusty sword.
You could buy a lot of swords with 315 gold.
If the party lets me, we're splitting this. I don't think they're gonna just be like, "Hey, here's gold. Go get a sword."
Well, swords aren't that expensive.
My tastes are expensive.
I mean, there's 6 of you, so it's 52.5 gold apiece.
0.5, so 50 gold and
No, it'd be 52 gold and 5 silver pieces.
oh, whoops! I forgot to say the 52.
Yeah, I think the most expensive sword's only like 20 gold pieces.
Say what now?
I think the most expensive base sword is only like 20 gold.
No, I heard that. I just said it as in disbelief. Like what?
That's not that
cheap?
expensive.
Do I hold out
Cheap.
until I find my sword, or do I? No, I'm gonna have to.
Maybe we should make this decision when we're at a shop.
Yeah. No. I already put down the gold part, but I was looking around the room for a weapon,
So
and
we're
I don't see one.
So we're taking the deal. We're taking the gold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bawb, you got yourself a deal.
Excellent. And he hands you the lump sum for you all to divvy out to each other.
I realized I only have 5 gold this entire time.
You had more than me. gold and 5 silvers.
How much are we getting?
52 gold and 5 silver.
52.
Too
That
bad
could
they're
be if
not
they
gold.
can pay you an electrum.
Oh. I already struggle with the money in this enough. Don't be mean.
No, it's easy.
s-
Coppers are pennies, silvers are dimes, gold are dollars.
Yes, but then when I have to do the math and find out, like, if I spend half of a gold, I get 5 silver. But if I spend only 2 pennies, now I have to take the 2 pennies out of something from a silver or gold. Now I got to figure out what that is.
It's not that bad.
I don't
But
like math.
after you all have been paid, Bawb shows you a place where you can rest for the evening. You know, you're not going to get the benefits of the long rest because you've already had one within this 24-hour period. But at the very least, nobody wants to be awake when they're supposed to be asleep. And it
Yeah.
will count as a short rest for any abilities you use that may recover. And with that being said,
We're doing
that is
short
where
rest.
we are. Yes. So if you utilized any abilities during the heist that recover after a short rest, you'll get those back. Everybody should be at full health because there was that long rest beforehand and everything went swimmingly for the heist. So, yeah.
Oh, Zeus is gonna be so jealous when he heard how easy we had it while he was gone.
Mm.
But with that being said, that is where we are going to end our session for this evening. As I plan on waking up at like 6 to get on the road and head home.
Mm.
Drive
Long
safely.
ride.
Yeah, I think we're past all the bad weather. The storm that hit a few minutes ago is already over. That's fine.